already gone ahead off camera and adhered the 3D transfer to my model's torso. I had moulded and created it out of a skin-safe glue, and then I painted it with a metallic gold paint, so it's ready to go. Then using a sponge, I dabbed on some white water activator paint around the nose and the muzzle and above the eyes. Using skin-safe glue, I stuck on the forehead piece that I had previously made for my model. I then used a fine brush to transfer some of the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in white around my model's eyes and underneath. I could get closer with the brush than I felt I could with the actual pencil. And then using the NYX Strobe Genius Illuminating palette, I began highlighting and contouring my model's face. I began with the lightest shade to highlight the cheekbones, nose and forehead area of my model, and then I went in with the more brown bronzy colours from the same palette to deepen and contour the shadows to make the model's face more feline. I used the darker colours from the Illuminating palette to add shadows and depth to the makeup to give it a bit more of a 3D look. And the beautiful shimmer colours of the Illuminating palette were perfect for this glamour line look. I used the black and brown eyeshadow from the NYX Surreal My Heart palette to contour around my model's hairline, jawline and the muzzle of the lion. The video footage unfortunately skipped a bit, but I used the black from the NYX Surreal My Heart palette to deepen the shadows around the jawline and across my model's eyelids. I then used a pink water activated paint to paint on the lion nose. Next I used the NYX Super Fat Eye Marker to draw on my model's eyeliner, extending the eyeliner down my model's nose to be more feline. I quickly touched up the eyeshadow using the black from the Surreal My Heart palette. I then used the NYX Super Fat Eye Marker to outline the lion nose and drawing a line down the middle of the nose, which is very feline, and extending the black out past my model's natural nostril. I then shaded around the lion nose using the black and brown from the Surreal My Heart palette. Next, I used a black water activated paint to draw a line down the muzzle and split the lip and add a bit of shading to the lip area. I then realised that I didn't contour to my model's mouth like I had intended, so I used the black and the brown from the Surreal My Heart palette to quickly fix that error. More shading with darker colours to deepen the shadows. I was using several photos for reference, contouring where the shadows would be on the lion's face and using the lighter colours to highlight where the high points of the lion's face would be. I went back with the black from the Surreal My Heart palette to deepen the black under the model's eyes. I then used a black water activated paint to add some dots on the muzzle where the whiskers will be. Then using a white water activated paint and a fine brush, I thinly drew in the white whiskers. There's no rhyme or reason, just randomly placed. And I also added a bit of fur to the chin area and above the eyes to make it look more furry. I then applied mascara to my model's natural lashes and applied large, full fake lashes over the top. I extended the white water activated paint down my model's neck. I then used NYX pigments in Metallic Velvet, Venetian and Shanghai Sun to contour my model's torso and collarbone area. I used the pigments to contour around the 3D transfer. Adding the pigments around the 3D transfer add depth and interest to the torso. I then used a sponge to apply skin-safe glue to my model's torso, just randomly where I wanted the glitter to adhere. And then using a brush, I just brushed on some chunky gold glitter in and around the 3D transfer and extending out onto my model's collarbone and torso. I then applied some skin-safe glue to my model's hairline and used a brush to apply the chunky glitter on the hairline and around the forehead jewel. And then my model released her glorious mane of hair. I used a large brush to apply some hair gel to my model's hair and hairline, which gives something to the glitter to stick to. Then a quick wardrobe change and my model was back to have her claws put on. I made these out of 3 sets of cheap plastic nails, just stuck together using super glue and then painted with a metallic gold paint and NYX eyeshadows. I used a silicone compound to go around my model's cuticles to help them stick, but also to add definition to the cuticle area. And that's how I created the Spirit of the Jungle. By contouring using the colours from the NYX Illuminating palette, it gave an almost glow to my model, and she was the perfect glamorous lion. I hope you enjoyed watching the tutorial. I had an absolute blast creating it. If you did like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. So until next time, bye.